Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how surrendering creates miracles in your life. Another lesson in the teachings of Neville Goddard and Eckhart Tolle. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. There's a lot of misconceptions with surrendering and acceptance, right? I get occasional email that says, Tom, I don't want to surrender my desires. I don't want to accept my situation and not have my desire, not have my wish fulfilled, not have everything I want in my life. That's not what we're talking about, guys. Today we're going to unpack what surrendering and acceptance really means, and that they are the portal to everything you want. They are the portal to miracles in your life. Eckhart Tolle, in his book, The New Earth, says accepting the unacceptable is the greatest source of grace in this world. Accepting the unacceptable is the greatest source of grace in this world. What is Eckhart talking about? Just this. Stay with me, guys. What Eckhart's saying is surrender to this moment, what is. Surrender to whatever is happening, the people's events and circumstances in this moment. Surrender to that. It's not surrendering to your story. In other words, you're not surrendering or resigning yourself to the story you're telling yourself about the situation. That's a big distinction. Hear this, it's big. You are surrendering to the moment, whatever is, accepting whatever is, but you're not surrendering to your story. You're not resigning yourself to the story you're telling yourself about what the people, events, and circumstances in this moment. As an example, maybe you're struggling financially. You can't pay your bills. The credit cards are piling up. You're feeling lack. You're feeling scarcity. You're feeling unworthy. And the story you're telling yourself is that you're unworthy, that you're broke, that you'll never have enough money. That's what we're talking about here. It's not about surrendering to that story you're telling yourself and saying, oh, okay, I surrender. I give up. I'm broke. I'll always be broke. I'll never make money. I'm not going to pay my credit cards. They're just going to take things away from me anyway. That is different, right? That is not surrendering and accepting to what is. What you're doing there is you're resigning yourself to your story. That's not what we're talking about. Don't resign yourself to your story. Keep your story out of it and surrender and accept what is in this moment. What does that mean exactly? It means not demanding that the people, events, and circumstances in your life be different than what they are in this moment. Hear this, it's big. What does surrendering and acceptance mean? To stop demanding that the people, events, and circumstances in your life at this moment be different than they are. It's not saying that you accept a story you're telling yourself about the circumstances. It's saying let the people, events, and circumstances be. This is big. This is what Eckhart Tolle says. And then Neville Goddard talks about it as detaching or inner separation from your story. This is huge. It's inner separation from what? From that story you're telling yourself. Detaching from that story and attaching to what? The true story, the true reality, your true nature, your true essence, that wisdom, that abundance, that joy, that peace that's within, that God within you. That's the true story. So Neville says, stop identifying with undesirable inner states. They are just states of consciousness. Right? Once you stop, surrender surrender means just accept that that's a state and then detach from that and attach to that higher, greater, more wiser, and more abundant you. That's big. So Neville and Goddard both talk about it. What causes us to get stuck in these states? Well, two things. One is that desire, that wanting. Not the desire, pure desire, as in that pure desire of that true you, that real you, what you want in your life. It's that wanting, it's that grasping, trying to add something to yourself to feel whole when you are already whole. Hear this. That's what you're doing. That's desire or wanting to add something to something that's already complete. It's that story you're telling about yourself. And then what's the other side of it? The fear of losing something that you already have, or becoming less, or becoming diminished. So losing what you add, right? So hear this, guys. It's the wanting to add something and then fearing that you're going to lose something. This is what keeps you in that lower state, keeps you in your story. It's about rising. Acceptance and surrendering is about a rising above the story you're telling yourself, attaching to that new state, to that pure state, to the real you, surrendering to what is, to that grace in the moment. That is what these spiritual greats mean when they talk about surrender. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Karen, at our website at tomkaren.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom. See you soon.